What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good, you?
I learned this new moves. Now that I'm a year older, I got some new fancy moves. Guys, you killed that live stream yesterday. Honestly, had no words a bunch of times. Amazing things happened. We gave away the first star, actually the first 2 stars in the Superstar constellation. If you guys weren't there, make sure you go check out yesterday's live stream video. We'll hint at it a little bit here as we go through the news, but if you haven't already, become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button down below. Great things happen to superstars every single day. They talk about that juju on Twitter. If you're wondering what that is, it's from the superstars, people who are subscribed to this channel. They get some extra juju on some drops. They hit low mints all the time, and they brag about it, and we post it for them. We get superstars going to meet David Yu and Dan Crothers and getting recognized. Like, that is the level of stuff that is happening. You got Superstar, keep calm, stack on Hall of Famer right there in Rob's photo. Just an example. Also, now you can join the Superstar VIP. Yesterday, we had a huge influx thanks to Kobe Collects. He donated 70 memberships on the live stream. That's why you guys got to have the bell notification on, because if you were in that live stream, you got a free membership for a month. But if not, there's still people, even though there was free memberships donated yesterday, still people were joining for $2.99 a month, and we very much appreciate that. You guys blew the doors off. Like, honestly, best birthday ever. Really appreciative and really happy that I spent some time with the superstars on my birthday. Wouldn't have had it any other way. If you join the VIP, you get a nice badge beside your name. And if you got gifted one, if you keep going, you're going to get the uncommon the next month. So maybe you like it. Maybe we'll show you our buys ourselves, which we always do. We're going to do some giveaways, some mini brands. We got the spreadsheet for the probability hit, which I think Rob might actually be pulling up today for that Buzz Lightyear drop. So stay tuned for that. It's coming up. And also, there's just a bunch of other things. Like, we give away star. And I think we might do that again this month if everybody was cool with it. And I was really happy, actually, because even though there was 70 memberships given away, one of the original people who were VIPs actually ended up winning it, and it was Mohammed Gofraz. I have not updated this sheet because it was absolutely impossible to do that today. Today was a busy day, and there's over 100. Actually, there's 70 new memberships. I think there's even more than that.
We're at 123 now total.
Yeah. So it's wild. I don't even know how it works. I don't think every single one got given away. So I don't know if it's the next time we go live that people will get it or how it works. I have no clue.
Maybe people could just pick them up for free if they just go in. Maybe you could claim it right now. I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys know how to do it and you can figure out the hack on how to do it, go ahead, and you might have 1 or 2 remain. Actually, it might be like 10 or something remaining. But anyways, really thankful that Kobe was able to donate that to you guys to give a little bit more of you guys access to the VIP section of the channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and decide to stick around. But I'll definitely update this.
They actually might be more free ones. There might be like maybe another 12 left. So go for it.
If you guys can figure it out, I go nuts. Maybe you have to go back to yesterday's video and like scroll through the chat. I have no clue. I don't even know if the chat's there anymore. It's a fun time, but it shows why you should be in the live streams. Have the notification bell stuck on, because that will tell you when it's going live, and you never know. Maybe someone will gift you a membership at some point, or maybe we will.
That's such a superstar thing, though, to happen. You just go to a live stream and you just get a free membership. It's just part of being a superstar.
Just for being there. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, I'll update the sheet. There's going to be like 4 pages now at this point with all you guys with the new memberships, and also I'm going to process the star giveaways for Mohammed Golfraz, and we're giving Kobe Collects a star just for donating that many memberships to you guys. I think it's well deserved, and stars in the universe are going to be there forever. So you guys are going to be part of the first constellation. Right now, our constellation is 1 line.
Yeah, it's just a single line for now.
We'll have votes on how to make it into a shape afterwards, I guess.
We got to try to ask them to do it in such a way that it creates the star shape. You know,
that would be cool.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, send us your pictures, send us your videos, catch up with us. If you're not watching the video and you want to talk to us, slide in the DMs, add us on any of these platforms, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Also, not on here, I have to update that as well. We have a Discord. There's a link in the description on basically every single video. Shout out to Superstar Mel's Meta Magic for setting us up for us. And a bunch of you guys been going off in that Discord, so it's very active at this point. Really appreciate that you guys are in there. Rob's in there more than I am at this point, and I'm usually the Twitter guy, so we're trying to play all platforms, but it's pretty cool. Even yesterday, I think Superstar Art Heart posted in there our live stream and let you guys know that Kobe gave away some of those membership. So that was really helpful for anybody who didn't know and was on the Discord. So that's another way you can contact us. And we go in there all the time. It's fun. And we love to talk about the market, all that. So we really appreciate you guys who are in the Discord. Shout out to the Discord. And this doesn't exist anymore right now because it got delisted. But once we KYC, we'll figure out a way. If you want to follow our profile, though, on Twitter, I have it in the description of our Twitter profile. You can go there and follow it that way. It's a hack for all of you guys who still want to follow, even though we can't really do anything with that profile. But you can. I'll still follow you back. I promise.
Yeah, we didn't think about that with the whole KYC business.
No one expected it.
It's okay. It's okay.
We'll
get our names changed. VEVE will change our names eventually, and we can use our main accounts.
We're also going to have to go visit them at Decon and ask for it personally. But anyway, here is our Twitter feed. Basically, we talked about the live stream, and then you guys went off sending me happy birthday wishes. Even on Twitter, it was amazing. Like everybody, I never got that many birthday wishes my whole life. Before I went to sleep, I said, you know what? AF15, I've already talked about this on the channel. I think it's coming on the 15th. It just makes sense to me. AF15 on the 15th. And then I added David Yu. A bunch of you guys liked it, actually.
I hope so. I mean, we said 15th was a previous speculation as well. Obviously, the 1st is out the window now. So
there's a bunch of dates out the window. I don't know if you've been keeping track, Rob, but Alex G's been dismissing all kinds of dates. It's not coming on the 10th, which is the actual date. I think that it was released, the book. I just think it's the 15th. I don't know. I feel like it is. It might be the 31st. Who knows?
The Ides of August.
I just feel like it's got to come before that community update. Like, why tease it in one community update and then not bring it out before the next one? And you would hope that community update's somewhere in the middle of the month, right?
Maybe the man himself just can't keep a secret. Maybe he's just so giddy inside. He just wants to just drop bombshells and he just let it slip. I don't know. Maybe it's not he just said it's a matter of time of what, but no one knows when. So let's hope it comes this month.
That's true. Rob, why don't you talk about Put in Cheeks' tweet here?
I like this. Shout out Put in Cheeks. Put in Cheeks. You can check out his spreadsheet. Go to his Twitter. You can figure it out there. But basically, what you see here is that in July, for the first time in a long time, we actually had an increase in gems bought in the store from 8 million up to 14 million. Obviously, there's reasons for that. One of which is that they have now basically banned off-app gem purchases because if you get caught, you will be banned. So people are obviously going to be deterred now from buying off app. They're going to go to the store. They're going to buy gems there, which is good because you're going to bring in these fresh gems, and that's what's going to help drive prices. So if this number continuously goes up a month after month after month, we're going to be entering ourselves into a pretty good era. But if we see this number being less and less or coming back down, we know it's a slow market, and we should expect much of what we've already seen so far.
The good thing is it's another metric on a little bit of a larger scale that helps you to kind of understand the market. We would like to have as many numbers as possible. We've actually been getting together with a bunch of the analytical Twitter accounts and YouTubers and all that, and we've been picking their brains and trying to understand a little bit more. And hopefully that helps us to bring you guys some more content. And we're gonna shout out a bunch of them. Put in Cheeks is one of them, of course.
Well,
you guys know.
just one more thing I want to add. If you go back to that chart, is that we hear a lot about is the market going to pump? It's not, because if you compare 14 million to other times in VEVE's history, you bring yourselves back to August of last year, which was the beginning of the hype, in May. And we know that just doesn't bring in the amount of money that we need to see the highs that we saw back when there was 62 million with that gem scandal in January. So just something else to note.
Yeah, and like you don't know how much of this money came from people or from botting accounts that are trying to flip and make money. The good thing is that now that we've gotten rid of the KYC, we got the KYC done. There should be less bot traffic. So less overall flipping. I think there's still that mentality. I had this conversation with Andrew Ellis that the older users are kind of long-term holders. The newer users came in November, December are kind of flipper mentality. Like, I feel like that's still going to take some time to play through for those people to get burned on flipping, to say, you know what? I'm not going for the drop. I'm buying it at the bottom this time. And at that point, then the store is going to have stuff in it, and it's going to be, that's when you're going to be, I think, nearing rock bottom or getting close to it, because people are going to not be playing the game anymore. And once you don't play the game anymore, then you don't have the losses in gems, and it's a lot more efficient.
By this point, the flippers have to be leaving, right? Yeah. Like you're most likely going to get burned on most drops. There's very, very few opportunities now to actually flip other than gambling, meaning the majority of people will not be successful in the drop. So I think we're going to definitely see more and more of the flippers being completely just priced out of the market, and they will come back maybe in another time. But I agree with you. I think we're getting to that point where it's the death of the flippers.
Yeah, we're recreating the OG. I feel like the people who are able to hold through this, you get rid of all the fake people, the fake news, and you're then becoming an OG with these prices. You pretty much are OG pricing now, so are getting close to it, right? Some things obviously been in the app a long time and aren't there, but another amazing account, guys. I said this today. Omi Burn Daily. We talked about it on the live stream yesterday. I want to give it another spotlight today. Posted a snapshot an hour before the KYC and 8 hours later, so you can see how many things were listed. This is the snapshot. He did it for comics and for collectibles. So if you go in it, it will tell you the first column is how much was before they delisted, and then the second one is after the delisting. And if you just look at the big numbers, it's pretty cool. So like 216. This is Deadpool's Chimichinga truck or whatever. So that was a heavily botted. Or the other thing that comes to mind when I see this was a Comic-Con drop. That could be new users who said, you know what, I'm going to go for this drop. And then they forgot about the app, never KYC'd. And maybe those 200 people might not, or part of that percentage might never come back to the app. It might have just been a little weekend gig for them, right? So
I think that could be more so that than the bots, to be honest.
Tesseract as well. So the good thing though with this means that you might have permanently items that are permanently never coming back. So it kind of improves the scarcity a little bit of those collectibles, where we see this huge drop off in listings. Ready for Action. I think that was also I can't remember which one, but I think that was also one from there. On Guard, that's Boba Fett, right?
Yep, Boba Fett, yeah. Boba.
Bunch of them. But other than that, nothing crazy, guys. Like, look, you're looking at double digits across the board for the most part on collectibles. And the pricing has reflected that. We did not see a pump that we expected. To me, that means that people who are heavily invested in this made sure that they went in KYC'd, or at least tried their best. There might be a couple that came off on those big guys, but if you watch our video yesterday, we went a little bit more into detail. Some people asked us to look up a couple things.
Well, hold on a second, though. I want to say something, because some of the collectibles did have a very temporary pump, like Todd, for example. So there were some of the older collectibles that when the delistings happened, they did have a very, very small FOMO pump, and most of them now have all come back down to lower than their initial price when we made the video. And I just want to say that is exactly what we anticipated, but it happened way faster than we anticipated.
Oh yeah,
we thought maybe it would have stayed a little while with the higher prices from the FOMO pump that might be caused by the reduction of supply, and then obviously the floors weren't being bought up now, so they're probably going to be bought up later. And then it happened in a matter of hours. I thought it would take it maybe days, not hours.
Well, you got to think. Even if there was some kind of a pump, people were not buying at those prices like you just mentioned. But on top of that, now you have less people buying, because just by numbers, people couldn't KYC. So now you have a less of a pool of people who can buy. So you have less gems available to buy. Some of those accounts who can't KYC have gems stuck in their account, can't be used. So a portion of the actual gems in the app are not usable. That also means that that's going to drive prices down of what's remaining or what's listed. The collectibles that they have can't be listed either. So that takes away from scarcity, which helps the number or helps the pricing. But at the same time, we expected it to come back to where it was and even further below, because now you have less competition.
Well, we discussed
supply
that.
And demand.
We discussed that in our previous video, which was that you're going to lose buyers too. You're not just going to lose sellers. You're going to lose buyers. And I think the market's really feeling the effects of those loss of buyers right now. Because mainly, right at this point in time, there's tons of legitimate buyers that they're just caught up in the KYC process for whatever reason. So it's going to be a while.
It should only get better. But again, shout out Omi Burn Daily, guys. Make sure you are following this account. It is fantastic. You go through it, all you're going to see is data, and you need, the more data you have, the better it is for you as you go through it. So the other one that we shouted out on the live stream, I'm going to shout it again here, is Omi the Clown. Posted this great graphic, and basically we showed on the live yesterday. But these peaks are trades following. So each of these peaks early on is a trading volume, and the way he describes it is these peaks are following a drop. So everybody knows after a drop, everybody sells off or buys, sells off, whatever. There's a lot of transactions. So a number of transactions are basically every time you see a peak, that's right after a drop. The lower peaks, I think, is kind of probably comics or something. or whatever is more popular. There's more. I don't know. But this arrow that he has pointing right here, that is where the delistings happen. And you can see everyone was saying, oh, maybe after the delistings, you're going to have a little bit of pump because you're going to have thinner floors. Delistings happen, and you literally had the littlest pump, if anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So obviously there's less trades because there's less listings available, but the pump was nothing compared to what we thought it would be. And then buyers, like we mentioned, brought it straight back down because now you're dealing with less people.
Well, we thought it would be a fake pump, right? Because you have maybe just a few people that just see, oh wow, the floor is so thin. If I buy this one item, that I'm gonna make immediate 50 gems. But the problem is that there's not a second buyer to follow up. So anyways, it was pretty good speculation. It sort of happened. We had one commenter saying that we were right, and that I guess he's in my boat too. He's just going to hold because it didn't get the appreciation that he wanted to dish off some of the collectibles he didn't want. So anyways, that's that.
If you mint it too, you never know how that will work. If a minting of something means something down the road, like 0 transactions, you bought it and that's yours, might be worth more. We don't know. We have to see how that plays out. Shout out Guri bringing this to our attention. There is a fake VEVE official help support line. Basic giveaway, lowercase h, nothing to do with VEVE in the tag handle. So make sure if any of these people reach out to you asking for your crypto wallet, VEVE's not going to do that. They're not going to ask you for your crypto wallet to get your account back if you've been locked from KYC. Deal directly with the VEVE official Twitter, and also go through their channels, like submitting a ticket or whatnot. That's pretty much the only way right now. And they have a backlog. They've said it's going to take time to get through that backlog. So make sure you know that. Again, further shout out to Omi the Clown. I'll bring this up on his thing here. Rob, why don't you talk about this one?
Yeah, I saw this earlier this morning, and I was pretty interested in reading this one because we always ask the question, how many actual users are there on VEVE right now? We always knew we were small, but we didn't know how small. We're like, are we like 20,000, 60,000? We know that there's about 600,000 unique wallets. But if you take a look at this tweet here, he said in the last 6 hours, there was only 1609. That's 1,609 people who did something with their account, whether it's buy, sell, or mint, right? So that's 6 hours. In the last 1 day, it was only 4,700. Okay. And the last 3 days is 28,000. Now we had a drop, so that maybe explains why we had that. With that being said, this might include some bots because the KYC ban didn't come yet. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these numbers change going forward. Over 2 weeks, it was 55,000, and over 1 month, it was 81,000. So we still had 81,000 wallets participate in the VEVE environment, which isn't a bad number if you think about it. Not the 2.4 million that they once said, but it's not a bad number. We're gonna have to check back with Omi the Clown a month from now to see what this next month's gonna be, because then we're gonna really see what happens with the KYC, with the loss of the bots. How many of those wallets are actually now eliminated from the game?
That 6 month to 3 month drop off to me is actually pretty scary. I mean, in 3 months you lost 300,000 people almost, or 200,000 people, 250.
Yeah, prices only gone down, right? People who came to VEVE, they want to make money. They're investors, not collectors.
But as fast as it falls, you hope that in a bullish market you can rebound and slingshot past it. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But again, shout out Omi the Clown. Must follow on Twitter.
And just to tell on that, it's the inevitable that it's a pendulum, right?
Yeah.
It's just a pendulum. Eventually, it goes back and forth. So.
Our boys at Comics and Crypto got a spot on the Go Collect website. I think they have a nice little blog article there. So it's shouting out VEVE. Really good for the platform for anybody who's into comics that can go and read that and read about the digital physical connection. And I think it's a really good piece. You guys should go check it out and support and like it and do whatever you can over there so that the other bloggers or other people who go to Go Collect for other reasons might find VEVE. It's a good idea.
Good idea.
And great for Comics and Crypto for doing that for us. This one's funny. Maybe you guys can comment on the stream, but yesterday's live stream, a bunch of people from Toronto trying to ask us for a meetup. So on Twitter, I just threw it out there. I said, did the Toronto VEVE fam really want a meetup? Juju Fest 2022. If it's something you're interested in, if it's going to be more than 3-4 people, maybe it's something that Rob and I will consider. I know there's a bunch of creators in Toronto. If you guys are watching this, let us know. Maybe we'll go grab a beer somewhere and then make it a wild goose hunt and see if you guys can find us. I don't know if that works, Rob. What do you think?
I think the best way to do it is that we pick a spot. We say, you guys want to meet up, come meet us here this day, this time. I mean, we have a Discord. If you want to come into our Discord, we can talk about it as well.
Yep.
Join in the description below. We always want to meet the fam. I mean, we work, this whole YouTube gig is all internet based. You don't see anyone's faces. I know everybody watching sees our faces, but we interact with people every single day. We never see their faces. We never hear their voice. So we love to take opportunities to meet everyone out there who's part of the VV fam and part of the Superstar fam as well. So let us know for sure. Join our Discord, and maybe we could set something up, and we'll meet somewhere for a drink and have maybe a good time.
Yeah, it's more of a personal vibe. Yeah, you know what I mean? And shout out to Superstar Beznick. Macedonia is not even allowed to KYC, I think he was mentioning. And he's still sticking by VV's side. I told him, wait it out. Eventually they will get to, I think. But I love his AR photos. I hope he keeps doing them with what he does have. And I don't know. I just feel bad for the guy, you know. A bunch of these types of stories. I know there's a lot of you guys who can't do it. I'm just hoping that VV comes through for you guys, and maybe it's just taking a little bit more time in different areas to get it done.
We did a whole video on this. I think it was called VV Give Us Back Ownership of Our Collectibles, and it was referencing to the fact that off-app gems now have been banned, and you have people now who cannot KYC. The counter argument was that there was crypto that they could still use, but even that's in question. It's been banned now. And I think some countries or some states and even countries are just against that too. So I feel bad for Beznick. Beznick, what's he going to do if he can't sell off app?
Yeah, exactly. That's it's a big deal. And that's why we were pushing for ownership on that one video recently. But hopefully it works through. Also, I'm not going to read this because we're going to talk about it in a little bit, but you guys can read it. You can see what we said. Also, this one, not going to read it, but you can read it yourself. And you can see what it says. Shout out to Kron for sending me this baby dino, okay? Baby dragon. It looks absolutely sick. It's like real life scales and all that. And I promised that I would talk about it here. You can go on OpenSea if you want to support our boy Kron. He does the VV Festivus. He's always giving back to the community. If you want, you can support him. You can buy one of these eggs that hatches into one of those. I'm pretty sure that's how it works for 0.05 ETH. But they are super dope looking. Like, look at these eggs, Rob. Look at the colors.
Very nice, very nice.
And I don't know if you know what you get from them or what.
Some Game of Thrones. That's
what it reminds me of. I got to do a little bit more research on them, but they are super realistic. And mine hatched, and it came to me, and it was.
What was it?
It was pretty cool. I'm trying to find my tab here.
So you buy the egg, and the egg hatches. Cool.
Yeah, look at him.
Nice. Does he grow
cute.
too?
He's a little baby dragon.
Nice. Very cool.
Myth of Dragons. Go support our boy Kron for all he does for the VV Festivus and all that. Now, VV's Twitter feed. We got a comic book. I don't think anybody's going for it. Rob, what's the details on this comic?
It's a C-Rain comic. First appearance of Professor Hulk. 20,000 mint. VV's doing everything in their power to prevent my prediction of $1 comics from being right. Although it has happened, but yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised they're gonna go to 15,000, 10,000. This is a pass.
Secret Rare is pretty cool, and actually the uncommon's pretty cool too with the Green Hulk. But
I like that one. I like the rare where he's reading the book.
Really?
Yeah, but I actually like that, or I like the colored one too. But I think it's a cool one.
Yeah, the covers aren't bad. Like they're not.
It's the nerd. It's the nerd in me. It's the nerd in me.
They always do a decent job with the covers. It's just, at what point do you dilute it so much to like? People want AF-15. No one's gonna buy anything until you drop it at this point. Like, just drop the book, and I guess it will come. But after that, then the market can kind of heal. I feel like until the next thing, when Pokemon or whatever the next thing is. But that's that. This is the big news of the day for me. Yeah. I mean, we knew Lightyear was coming yesterday. They brought it up. Okay, actually, you know what? We're gonna talk about that in 1 second. But the SpiderMan Day. They did nothing for SpiderMan Day. Zero drop.
A little bit of a missed opportunity. It would have been nice to have some kind of Spider-Man drop today, but whatever.
Anything.
Okay.
How many ASM comics do you have? Just throw a Spider-Man thing, get the hype going around the app, bring in people from Spider-Man. Even if it's a couple people, at least they're like, oh, look, they do things on special days. I think missed opportunity. But I guess they might have a schedule early on, but a bunch of Spider-Man stuff they tweeted. Okay, back to this. We knew that Lightyear was coming. We expected it. The fact that they were bringing him out alone made you kind of think there's going to be multiple variations. And they did that. I'll pull up the Medium article.
Yeah, pull it up.
We can go through it quickly here. You got a common. I actually don't mind the common. I think it looks pretty cool. It's the new Buzz. It's not original Buzz. He doesn't have the hair showing, so no hair Buzz. That's a win.
If I were to buy this, I would just AR it to do a photo of him looking up at the new superstar star that's named in the sky. That'd be the only reason why I would buy this common.
Oh my gosh. The only reason to mint, you're saying?
That's the only reason to mint, just to get him looking up in the universe at the new superstar.
Good. It's a clean collectible. I'll give him that. The quality looks premium.
Yeah, they're not bad. The quality does look pretty good.
The quality looks premium. This will be cool to look at. We got 8,766 mints.
Okay.
I'm cool. If that's your comment, I'm cool with it.
Less than Woody,
but you got 3 variations. This uncommon, I don't know what the heck is happening. I don't know what facial reaction that is. But I'm still cool with it because we're used to Vader had it. Boba Fett had it. You had the 2 stills, and then you had the animated.
Yeah, he was surfboarding or maybe he's just getting ready to knock someone out. But either way, he has some crypto pro punching going on right now to knock out the superstars on this one.
And this is a rare. So the first one was a common. They skipped the uncommon. They're giving you a rare.
Yeah.
5,000 editions.
Yeah.
So lower edition, but overall right now you have 13,000 editions. I feel like that's high already.
I think the common is gonna do better than the rare.
100%.
Yeah, it's gonna do
rare,
better.
This actually, the mint number kind of helps it out. But they'll be close.
I still think the column's going to do better.
They'll be close. I don't know about
obviously it has the mid number benefit, but I think the common stance is better than this one. For sure.
This is ugly. I don't like this stance at all. I do like the quality. Like I said, the quality on these are top notch. Sometimes though, quality doesn't mean everything, and the reason is this: this is not an ultra rare. This is not an ultra rare. You can't be given. And I'm not going to tell you how to run your business, as everyone likes to say it, but honestly, you've done Steamboat Mickey, where you gave the 2 stills and the 1 animated. You had every opportunity. Buzz Lightyear is the biggest animated toy from Toy Story. You push the button, he says something. You push another button, his wings pop. He has all these buttons on the front of him that you could do something with. And it might not have been VEVE who said we can't do that. Maybe Lightyear themselves said it, but I just feel like this opportunity, like maybe there could have been a little bit more convincing or a little bit more of a conversation, because I think that this drop here is a huge missed opportunity. Not only are we not getting original Buzz, which we've seen on some previews before, and with the wings out and everything, this one here, not animated, doesn't look like it has any sound or anything. It just says, look, it's not even like they didn't even do any effort on the bio. Ready for anything. Buzz Lightyear springs into action in this dynamic 3D full color figure. Like
something happened here. Something happened here. Maybe they had a change in direction. The first thing I did when I opened the Medium article, I got in there real early. The moment they posted it, I got in the Medium article. I scrolled down straight to the Ultra Rare. I don't care about the other ones. And I did not see that little animated symbol anywhere. I feel like there might, like, it's so underwhelming. And this is just me completely speculating. It's so underwhelming. It's hard for me not to think that they're not gonna do something special. Like if you own the whole set, they'll airdrop you an animated one. Like it's so disappointing that I'm like hoping for something different.
It has to.
Yeah.
It's the thing is, how do you mint this, Rob? How do you mint this knowing it's 60 gem box price?
Let me show you.
60 gem box price. The other thing before you do that, you talk about an airdrop. I think that I'm going to be honest with you. I think the dinosaur airdrop was an after the fact thing. I don't think it was ever planned. And I think that they saw that beta wasn't selling out. Universal said, why don't we do something where we give them something help to sell the beta drop? I think that's how, or Blue even, right? I don't think Blue sold out. So I think that was kind of how they did that one. Before they brought the new one, they're like, no one's going to buy this. Let's figure out a way to sell it. Right. This might be, like you said, that might be the reason why they do an airdrop. The other thing I was thinking, someone brought up a great point in the live, if you remember. And I said, like this is before we knew any of these details. I say, Buzz has to have the animated. I was hyped about it. I'm like, animated ultra rare, it's got to happen. And then if you have the animated ultra rare and you place it, someone said, I think it was Mo Fresh maybe, say if you put it next to Woody, maybe that makes Woody turn into animated and have the drawstring. You pull the thing, and he says, a snake's in my boots or something like that. That's just like the fun aspect. These are things that you need to do if you want to build this, give people hype for sticking around. Right now, this to me defers people away from the app.
They might have curveballs. We've done videos about intercollectible utility, right? Something like that will drive this for sure, if that is the fact. But we have no reason to believe at this point, that is the case. I mean, and it wouldn't be the first time VEVE throws in a curveball. They want you to be surprised. and you actually will buy it and discover that maybe there's some special Easter egg that's going to drive value. And if it does, we'll find out and we'll go buy one too. But based on what we know right now, I can't support going for this drop. Like I said the common was going to go for 20. Okay. The rare for 13. Now I don't mind bumping it up. It's not going to change much. I put the ultra rare at 100. What do you think?
Look at those percentages at the bottom. That's what I think. But I think I would go like common 25, rare 25, just because of the mints, and then ultra rare. We got 2,000 mints.
Like, I'll make it 200.
We have
200.
other things that are. We have other things that are on the app that have 2,000 mints that are going under 200. I think he's gonna go like 140 max.
Like, I'm being generous here with
140.
200. Yeah.
140.
Okay, fine. 140, sure.
What's the poster going? The poster's going around there right now, right?
Yeah.
But that poster has 1,000 mints.
The poster has 1,000 mints going for it. Okay.
This is a collectible. I think this is going to actually degrade the value of the poster and take its place, kind of thing.
Well, there's a rule. There's a rule of thumb here. Like, if you are a degenerate gambler and you like just gambling, never go for more hits than the total listed price when you add it together, going over what you think is the highest sale price of the collectible. So if you think it's going to be 140 and it's listed at 60, really you should only be going for 3 hits max.
I can't see this going much more than 2x, Rob. I can't see it. It's not what we want. People wanted something. I think there's going to be a lot of people skipping this drop. Overall, you have 2,
not my buzz,
7, and 9. You have 16,000 of these,
and Woody's at 70.
Woody's at 70. That's the other. Woody is great, but it's not animated. But it's great.
14,000.
It's a 14, one. Like it's a one pose, and it's the original Woody. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like it's a new Woody.
Come on, Woody's sick, and it's only 70. It's only 70, and Woody's sick. This is not as sick. It's not my buzz.
This is not my buzz.
I don't remember this buzz. It's not my buzz.
We need to start something. Don't mint this. Hashtag not my buzz. I think that's the way we got to go with this. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, I'm not minting it. The odds are just really skewed against me. Like, unless our price predictions are way too low, and we tend to be like either bang on or a little bit higher than what it ends up being, and we're thinking like this bad, it's just not one to go for.
Why mint it? Buy it secondary market. You know what? The thing might happen. You might actually get a bump in the price because no one's going to buy it. There's going to be nothing available in the market, and everyone's having the same plan. Buy it secondary market. And the only reason people want it is because it looks half decent and it has that FA tag. But nobody wants this. This is not what people want. They're only going to buy it for the tag.
It probably won't sell out.
When you buy something that you don't want, it's more likely that you're going to flip that and you're going to create more flippers. And that's what VEVE is doing by dropping this version of Buzz that doesn't have animation. If it had animation, changes the game completely. If it's original Buzz without animation, changes the game completely. If it's original Buzz with animation, with the FA tag, you break the app, I feel like. But they did it wrong.
It'd be a completely different drop dynamic. Oh,
I just launched over there. Pikachu just launched across the floor.
That's okay. Pikachu could take it. But if you had like a $300 resale price because it's animated, this drop would be a very different play. But we know it's not like that's not the case. Don't go for the drop. I'm not going for the drop. If you do go for the drop, you're a degenerate gambler. Maybe you'll get a cool number. Maybe you'll get a number 41. If you do go for it, let us know below because I actually want to know which one of you guys are the degenerate gambler. Because I know Joe's backing out.
Okay? I'm not even this degen.
And I just came from Vegas, so I got the gambling out of me.
Yeah, I mean it's too risky for me for sure. This is the only way you might hit that 41. And this is the only way that you might get one that says that you minted it if that matters to you down the line. But for me, huge pass. Red flag alerts that this is happening. Actually, the way they're doing it, not my buzz.
I'm so
hopefully
disappointed.
I'm praying it doesn't sell out because hopefully that shows the licensor. You can't just give us whatever you want. You have to actually work a little for it.
But I was so excited. I have Woody. I finished the Pixar Palace. I was so excited for Buzz. We did videos on it. Like, remember back in like June, like early June, we did a whole video on like Lightyear movie. And then in the end, there's no animated Buzz. And I was pretty disappointed and bummed out there was no animated Woody too. It would have been nice to have that as well. But whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to stay out of this drop. It's my choice whether I want to purchase something or not from them. And I'm going to stick out of it.
We know something though. Like if you look back to the past, VEVE has done this on purpose a lot of times. Sometimes they give you that FA as the non-desirable one. We've done videos about this.
It's true.
And then they say, you know what?
Let's
Here's the
follow
one
up.
here's the one you want, because guess what? Now you're buying both.
Yeah.
But
It could be
this, maybe if you don't buy this, it says, listen, give me what I want the first time, because I'm not going to buy your crap. Maybe that's what we got to do.
They might, and maybe they'll place an Easter egg in this one, and there'll be some intercollectible
Could be that as well. But it'd be cool if they came out with an animated set. Imagine they come out animated stuff, animated Pixar set. Don't expect it, but even though it won't be FA, you get a Woody that you pull the drawstring, you get Buzz that shoots the arms out. Like, that would be hype, but it wouldn't be FA.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let us know what you guys think below.
I want to know. I want to know. Wait, I want to know what you guys think would do better. Would the FA do better, or would the new one with the animation do better? If you get OG Buzz and you get OG Woody with the drawstring, but same or more mint.
100% the animated will do better. However, with that being said, I just recently got in a discussion with one of our commenters. I don't think I'm going to use his name, but he believed that his collectibles will be great without utility. Make no mistake. I understand the IP is great. All of our collectibles need as much utility as possible to drive value. Don't think that your collectible will forever be, the greatest collectible of all time. Sure, there might be a couple of exceptions, but utility will drive value ultimately. And if you think you don't need utility, then you might be a blind moon boy. Now, let us know below what you guys think about today's video. Are you going for Buzz? Are you Degenerate Gambler? Do you disagree with our price predictions? Maybe you think Buzz is going to be better than we think. I don't know. Let us know below what you guys are doing. We'd love to hear from you. Respond to every single comment. And don't forget, make sure you smash the subscribe button and you become a superstar. And you join the Superstar fam. We have a lot of fam joining recently with the memberships now. Oh my God, the giveaway yesterday on the live. Check it out if you haven't already. Yes, do the giveaway. Yes. Go ahead,
I don't know what this is. I got to build it. I think
it's
one of the shelves.
It's a shelf? We finally got a shelf.
We got a shelf.
Nice.
So you can win a shelf, guys.
There you go. You got the shelf.
I might make you build it too. It's got a little Disney logo.
Yeah. Nice. All right. That's great. Yeah, because we had people yesterday saying, how do I become a superstar? Hey, you just got to hit the subscribe button. But if you want more, you can become a superstar VIP if you join the membership. And that's where you can now get our spreadsheets. That's where you can now get an access to our giveaways. We just gave away a star yesterday, building the superstar constellation. And of course, give us feedback if you're happy, if you guys like that. Also, we have a cool symbol star beside your name, as you see them right there below. The spreadsheet we just used right now, our buys and sells. So you'll know if we buy Buzz after the drop, we'll let you know. You would have known that we were going for the beta airdrop. If you were tracking us, we posted the day before the airdrop that we purchased the whole set. So there is some value we hope to bring you in the VIP membership, and want to bring as much value as possible. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you. Bye.